guys, Uncommon Roman here. First off, I wanted to say thank you if you are still subscribed to me for continuing to follow me and support me. Recently, and actually it's not really even recently, I'm sorry for how long it's taken. One of my subscribers asked me to do a video on the other Epic Spellwars games, so I figured I would do that. Before we even get into it, I would like to say discretion is advised. These do get gruesome and also inappropriate. Some of them. So if you're sensitive to that kind of material, please do not watch this video because it can get a little gross, I guess is the word for it. Other than that, I think we should break into it. This video is going to cover Epic Spellwars of the Battle Wizards, Duel at Mount Skullzfyre, which is the first set. I know it's not new. I will be covering the newest set as well, but they wanted to see all of the sets, so this is just the first set. I have gone through and I've reorganized everything, so it should be back. Well, it might not be in the order that you receive it, but it is still in order so I can show you all the contents. So here's the box. We'll take a look at the rules here. This one is a basic, well, like I said, it's the first one. It is also the most tame out of the four. And things like the cantrip mechanic are not in here because this is the first game. And that was a newly introduced mechanic. This basically is just your basic game. So if you're starting out, this is the one you want to start with because all this is going to teach you is how to play the normal game. The rule book here, set up roughly the same. There you go. I have a couple promos in here. I'll go over those as well so you can see them, but really quickly we'll go over the wizards that you'll be playing. We've got Jung Jung the Spirit Master, Zanzibart the Slag Genie, Pister the Pissed Wizard, Lady Laserverse of the Space Kingdom, Princess Holiday and her Furicorn, or Furicorn, Faye Ticklebottom the Enchanter, Hogs the House, and Krastar the Bloodomancer. If you're familiar with Tabletop, Krastar the Bloodomancer was the one that Will Wheaton played. So let's go into the promos here because this actually was from International Tabletop Day. We have Wilhellian, Blood King of the Painlands, and this was obviously Will Wheaton. And then we have Dr. Hannah, Zombie MD. This is a character that Felicia Day had created on the Last Night on Earth tabletop episode. Then we have the standee. So I don't remember if I mentioned this in the first video with well, I guess it was the third set that released, but the standee in the second set on was kind of a trophy that you could claim. In the first set, the standee is just for decoration. There's literally nothing else that it is there for. None of the cards reference it. None of the treasures reference it. It just is a decorative piece for the table. But like I said, in the second one and on, they use the standee for different things. These are the last man or last wizard standing tokens and the tracker for your HP. Nothing special there. It comes with 4 dice and they are still the black and red motif. And let's get into the cards. So we're going to take a look first at the treasures, and then we'll take a look at the Dead Wizard cards. So from the first set, we have Proton Gem, Lady Luck's Garters, the Demon Shoes, Methion's Backpack of Speed, Cheater's Handbook, Crown of the Meek, the Fister Cannon, the Thinking Cap, Lady Luck's Panties, Slow Roller's Throne, Amulet of Maneg, Plink Cannon, Fool's Gold, Lady Luck's Brazier, Skullzfyre's Ring of Power, Desperation Stones, the Pumps of Power, the Double Downer, the Trickster's Boots, the Moccasins of Mana, the Woodlord's Clogs, the Let's End This Shit, the Joker's Wild Codpiece, the Big Book of Awesomeness, Kinger, the Sharp Seer's Crown. So that is the first set's treasures. As you can tell, there's nothing... I mean, there's stuff that's inappropriate and gross, but nothing by comparison to the Murder at... I can't remember the name of the set. Something about Murder Shroom Mountains or something like that. Nothing like that one. So the Dead Wizards in this one, they just give you 2 of each. Or I'm sorry, 3 of each. My bad, 3 of each. What? There's 4 of that one. I don't know. I give up. I clearly got that wrong. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, so 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't get it. I think they just randomly made these. So there's some in here that there's 4 of. Some of them in here only have 2. Some of them have 5. I'm assuming. Let's see. Gain a treasure. I guess the ones that there's 5 of, they're just not as powerful as some of the ones that there's only 2 of. Let's take a look here. Deal 2 damage to a foe of your choice. That's not really even that powerful. I don't know. Anyway, so we have Dead Wizards tombstones for each of the wizards that were featured for this game, and that is something that's synonymous with all the games. So there's nothing super. I guess I could show you each one of them. So we have the Slag Wizards. Then we have, I want to say, Lady Laserverse. Then we have Krastar, the Pissed Wizard, Zanzibar. I want to say his name was Zanzibar. Faye Ticklebottom. The big guy that I can't remember his name. The Furcorn. I don't even know how to say that. So those are the different Dead Wizard cards. Then we'll jump... Okay, so before I go into it, I'm going to show you the promos. I'm not really sure how you get these anymore. I don't even know how I got them. I think they were Cryptozoic exclusives for something. I can't remember how I got them. But they are also backwards, so we're going to go into this really quick. We have Hagatha the Heifers, Crushazorian, Godstorm. So that is something that's a promo. That's not something that you will get in the base game. And it's kind of cool that they give you 2 of each, because in the base games, they give you 2 of each of the spells. I don't know if they changed that. I'm going to have to check. But I know that in the first and second set, each one of them, all the deliveries, you'll have 2 of each. All of the sources, you'll have 2 of each. And all of the qualities, there'll be 2 of each as well. With that being said, let's take a look at all the different sources. We got King Oberons, Dr. Rudy Barks, Muzzle Snaps, Rose Bottoms, Bleemax Brainiacs, Beardoblasties, Sir Lutzors, Professor Prestos, Pew and Pews, Pam and Hecubas, Walker Time Rangers, Sphinxions, the Death Fairies, Old Scratches, Midnight Merlins, Ben Voodoos, Typhoons, Magmagogs, Wormtors, and Scorchias. So that is all our sources. Next up, we'll take a look at qualities. We have Festering, Maggoty, Ritualistic, Devilicious, Dicey, Explodifying, Infernotastic, Delicious, Mind-altering, Catastrophic, Disco Mirrored, Ballsy, Impatient, Polished, Mysterious, Two-Faced, Mighty Grow, Thundering, Prickly, and Boulderific. So those are all the sources. As you can see, midway through the first video that I showed, it was already inappropriate. It was already making references to things that children don't need to see. And in this one, you can kind of see how it's much more tame. The cards themselves are just not as up to that same level. This, like I said, was their first game. I think that they were using it to test the waters, and then after that they decided, okay, now we can get a little bit worse. And as they went from set to set, they just got worse and worse. And the most recent set, which I'll show you in another video, is pretty bad. That one I definitely say viewer discretion is advised. Now we're going to look at the final part, which is the deliveries. We've got Chicken, and these ones are just plain gory. I mean, worst case here, it's very gory. Lightning Bolt, Nuclear Meltdown, Meteor Swarm, Death Wish, Mercy Killing, Exorcism, Pact with the Devil, Bedazzlement, Vorpal Trap, Brain Suck, Phantasmagoons, Power Vortex, Dragon Horde, Cone of Acid, Testikill, Snake Dance, Gornado, Fist O' Nature, and Fountain of Youth. That is all the deliveries for the first set. And then the last but not least is the Wild Magics. There are, let's see, 8 in this set. I think that's synonymous with all the other sets as well. And that is the entirety of what is Epic Spellwars of the Battle Wizards Duel at Mount Skullzfyre. It seems relatively toned down, and like I said, it was their first set. I think they were just putting this out there to see how people react, and people loved it. They ate it up. The next set will be on the next video. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I always appreciate any support I can get. If you have any comments, leave them below. I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. And please check out my other videos and keep your eyes open for the next video for Epic Spellwars Battle of the Battle Wizards Rumble at Castle Tentakill. Rumble at Castle Tentakill. That will be the next one. And guys, until next time, peace!